Hello, my name is Anna. I am going to show you how Expertly works in this video. Expertly is a web app that connects professional language learners with language experts who can help them when they have a question that needs to be answered quickly. So they can use this app whenever they have a question, for example, when they need to prepare a presentation, write an email, or they can even practice speaking skills in a foreign language. So the first page is the landing page. Here we can see an overview of all the main features of the app. Users can send a question quickly and get an answer as soon as possible. They can also browse experts in different languages based on their needs. Later, they can see reviews made by other users, and they also have some extra information on pricing or more details about how the app works. So first-time users need to create an account by clicking on sign up, and returning users obviously can use login. So if we click on sign up, we get to the sign up page, and here users can sign up using Facebook or Google, so this makes the process much faster, or they can just introduce their email address. Once the users sign up, they get to the home page, and here we can see right on the top the ask a question card box, so they can type their questions here and send it very fast, and this automatically gets registered under the process tab. These questions and the questions that have already been answered can be seen below recently answered. So for example, here there's a question that Lena posted before, and one of the experts, Ray, already answered this question. So if they click on this card box, they just directly go to the chat box and they can read the answer. On the home page, we also have information about upcoming calls, and the app also recommends experts to the user. So when users want to look for experts based on their needs, they can go to the experts page, and here right on the top they see the drop down menu, and this helps to choose in which language they are looking for an expert. So they can choose different languages, for example, English. So if they want experts in English, they already have a list here, but they can also further filter these experts by clicking on the filter icon. And they can filter the experts by, for example, the hourly rate, if they need a native speaker, if they want the expert to be verified, depending on response times. And for some users, it might be especially important that the expert speaks other languages, as they might not be so confident in English yet, or their level of English is lower. So they would like to ask the expert questions related to English, but in their own language, for example, in Spanish. And some of them might want the expert to be specialized in business English or in medical terms. And then they can sort the experts by rating or availability. Okay, so when they've chosen all these options, they can apply these filters, and then they get to the expert profile. The expert profile, they can see on the first page an overview on the expert, their qualifications, experience. They can also see an introductory video and then they can look at the reviews. These are made by other users, and then there are also posts. So this is more or less a personal blog within the application of each expert. Here on the expert page, users can decide to book a message, to send a message, or to book a call. So if they decide to send a message, then automatically they get onto the chat page of the expert, and here they can write a message to the expert, so they can contact the expert directly from here. They can also go back to the profile page or or book a call automatically on the profile page. So let's see, we can book a call. Here on the first page they can choose on which day they would like to have a call, the time, and then they have all the details about the call. Okay, here it also says we will only charge the amount once the booking has been confirmed by the expert, the hourly rate of the call, and then they can book the call. After that, they can add it to the calendar. If they change their minds, they can also change the date, and that's it. So they already booked the call. Then we also have the inbox. In the inbox is divided into two sections. One is the experts and the other is expertly. In the experts section, users can see all their conversations with different experts. And then so for example, let's see, this is an answer, by Ray to one of the questions that the user posted on the home page. And if he or if she has more questions, she can continue a conversation and ask for further clarification. And then we can go to expertly. So these are messages that the app sends automatically. For example, here users can contact support whenever they have a problem or a question about the application, the pricing, so they can contact support. So they get these messages here, or they get notifications about, for example, calls or anything related to the functioning of the app. And then finally we have the settings page. So here users can check their personal details and edit their personal details, payment settings, privacy and security. They can switch to dark mode. They can also switch to expert profile if they have an expert profile too. So because this application is used by experts or language learners. And then they can go to help and support, or they can just log out. So in the payment settings, we have a payment method, and they can add a new card. Okay, so that's all more or less. We can log out, and then we get to the landing page again. So this is how Expertly works in short. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.